ActiveCampaign tutorial for beginners. Create sign-up forms, newsletters, and so much more. Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we will be going over how you can get started with ActiveCampaign. So let's get into it. Now, ActiveCampaign is a platform that has multiple different use cases. So it can be used for marketing, sales, e-commerce, and transactional items as well. And the best part about this is that you can really fit your business into their system easily or complete all of your marketing needs in one place. So let's get into how we can get started. So the first thing you want to do is get started with a free trial. ActiveCampaign has multiple different premium plans as well, but we're just going to click on try it for free and we're going to enter our email address. So once you enter your email address, you're just going to click on try it for free. It is a free trial. It has no credit card requirement. And then you're just going to enter some of your basic information. So we're going to continue on over here. And then you're going to add the information about your business. So how many contacts do you have, how many employees you have, and what kind of business are you in? Now, after that, if you're previously using any kind of automation service or any kind of service to set up your business, so let's say you're using Shopify to build your website or you're selling on Amazon, you want to just select that. I'm just going to select Shopify. And now I'm going to click on continue. Now, after that, we're just going to build a simple password. And now I will just click on take me to my account over here to complete my sign up. So you guys can see over here, we are just continuing on. Now I can click on login on the top right over here to log back in. So as you guys can see, my onboarding is now being completed. I had some errors the first time I was signing up. It led me back to the sign up page, but I think it might be due to some kind of technical error. But now our onboarding is complete. So this is the ActiveCampaign dashboard. On the left side, you find a basic navigation panel where you have your contacts, then you have your campaigns, automations, deals, website, reports, and unlock features. So if you upgrade to their premium version, you can unlock more, premium features that they provide on their platform. Speaking of pricing, if we take a look at their pricing, it starts at $29 USD with email marketing and inline forms, site and event tracking. Then it goes to $49 with landing pages and more. And then the professional version, which has predictive sending and split automation, starts at $149. So you can choose to upgrade to any of these platforms to get more added features. But to get started, we're just going to go on ahead and jump right into our first thing, which is contacts. So contacts are pretty important for any business, and you guys can see they actually have some very nice categorizations. They have contacts, accounts, and lists. So let's say you're managing your business or finances here, then instead of just having one contact person that you link your entire revenue to, you can actually enter, the business details, the company names, which people are from the same company, so on and so forth. So that is one great part about this. And to get started with contacts, you can just click on add an account on the top right over here. And then you can individually add all the fields. So you have all these fields and you can fill these out. Obviously, this is going to be a time-taking process if you're doing this manually. It's a lot easier if you just click on import, and you can select the pre-existing file. If you have a .csv file of your account, you can just enter that. And the file will be uploaded. It will be, converted to the ActiveCampaign format of information, and then your accounts will be imported. It's very easy. You can, import your files. It's relatively simple as well. Now, just as an example, I will add a account. And then you have the account owner. So the account owner can usually be the person that is dealing directly with that specific business deal or transaction. So as in a large law firm, each individual client has their, focal person. The focal person is going to be the account owner over here. And then you can just enter information that is necessary. If you just click on add, it will add the account even without, more information. Now, moving on to the next section, we have sign-up forms. So if you take a look at your campaigns and your website, so if I go into campaigns, you have different campaign templates. Now, campaigns can be designed in the form of sign-up forms. You can create, a lot more than just email marketing. So you can go on ahead and you can click on your content. and you can click on campaign templates. So you can click on create your first template, and we're going to use a email designer, and you can click on continue. And now you have multiple different basic templates. So new blog posts, you can do all kind of email marketing on this specific platform. And the best part about this is that all of these are layout templates. So they're not templates which have information, they just have the basic layout, and you can customize these to make them your own, which is a amazing part that is super helpful in setting up your own email marketing. Now, moving on to our next section, we have automations. Now, obviously automations are important, but I will show you guys later on how you can build these, because without building our email, it looks a little odd to begin building our automations. So first off, I'm going to go into the website section, and we're going to create a sign up form. So in the website section, you have pages and forms. You can create a landing page to redirect sales for a specific product or increase sales, and you can even create forms to generate or receive more leads. So the forms you have, the more people fill out your form, the more leads you have. And you can just go into your forms, click on create a form, then it will give you the different form styles. Let's say I want a model form which is going to hover over a page or a floating bar or a floating box. So after that, you're going to add the website URL where you want this to appear. Then it has the subscriber to a list. So you can add the specific people that subscribe to this specific form, the people that fill out this form, to a specific kind of contact list. So you can have, like, let's say you're providing 10% discount for beauty products to people that sign up to this form. Then you can add a tag which could say beauty influenced customers, and then your email marketing can be more customized or tailored to that. So we can add a tag like so, and then we can click on create, and I'm just opening up my Shopify store just to add my email. And once you have done that, this will ask you, how you want to build your form. So from here, you have this basic preview on your screen, and on the right side, you have like a drag and drop layout where you can start editing your form. So we have a name and the email address, which is very basic. Then you can go on ahead and change, the effect, how it appears, how it's going to look like. So if we click on the file, we have a content manager. We can click on add file to add any kind of file that we want. So if you want to add any specific item or, images, anything like that, you can choose to do that. We have some default text existing over here. And once you have completed, the appearance, whatever you want to make it appear like, we can just click on integrate on the right side of our screen. And you just have your embedded code that you can add to your Shopify store or WordPress store. You can just embed this code in your website editor to complete. So I'm just going to save and exit, and we're going to move on to actually creating newsletters and emails, and then I'm going to move on to automation. So going back into our campaigns, newsletters and emails are two pretty similar things, so I'm just going to cover them together, because newsletters are usually sent out monthly or weekly regarding a specific update in your business or your blog or your website, while emails are pretty much the same thing, or they can be a little more particular. So emails also include add to cart emails like, hey, you left something in your cart, or hey, we've noticed that you haven't shopped with us lately. And I'm giving this example from a e-commerce point of view. So if we go onto our content section in our campaigns, we can click on free design service, and you can request your own free customized email template, and you can just use one of the pre-existing ones as a reference, and this will give you some template ideas. You also have message variables. So in message variables, you can put out, let's say you have like a footer note that you write for every email. You can add that variable over here, and that variable could be added in each email without you having to retype it over and over again, and you can put in a customized field. So let's say we have a welcome email. So the only thing I change for each individual's welcome email is their name. And in the name section, I can leave that empty and write the rest as a variable, and then fill out the name every time I want to send an email. So moving on with our campaign templates, if I click on create a new template, I can click on continue, and let's begin editing a newsletter or an email. So let's say I want to So we have a weekly newsletter template, and I'm just going to select that as a reference just so it's easier for you guys. But once we open this up, it's a very basic template. You can even get started from scratch if you don't like the pre-existing ones. That's totally up to you. But you guys can see over here, now we have our basic template. Everything is laid out. You can click on the logo, and then on the right side of your screen, you have this, editor, and then we have the image. So you can click on over here on the right to add your own or upload your own file, and then you can select your own file and upload that. If you want to remove any section, you can delete it, so on and so forth. All the content structures are on the right side, where you can add timers, banners, social media, blocks, and you can add things like dividers. And then you also have saved modules. So as I was saying, if you have, information that you are going to reuse over and over again, you can add that in the form of a module. Now, once you have started creating newsletters, you want to automate them. And for automations, just click on Automate, click on Create an Automation, and you can choose one from scratch or you have pre-existing templates. Now, let's say you have something like engagement tag, or product interest tagging. So you have, the basic ones, pre-existing. So that's totally up to you. But if we take a look at the industry ones, you actually have industry related as well. So now, accessory upsell after purchase is a great way to get more sales. So let's just open this up, click on continue, and usually they will show you the step-by-step process, and then you could add or remove any steps from that template. So now this is the template, and I can just click on get started and we can set up our automation section. Now you guys can see over here it's going to add all of the steps. So we have integration, we have the runs once or multiple times, and anytime a customer purchases from any deep integration, we wait 5 minutes, and then after is not ordered as a accessory, they get a upsell email. If they order it anyways, the other product that we want to upsell, the automation ends. This is slightly more complicated, but for e-commerce ones, this is pretty beginner level. But if we go on to a more basic one, that's like a welcome automation, you can click on create an automation here. Click on start from scratch if you want to just create your own. And we are just going to start from scratch. Now, the trigger is the basic thing, and I'm going to add when a web page, not a web page, is visited, because that usually is pretty shady. So I like to add when a person subscribes to a list, and that is usually my subscriber list for my web page, and not any list, master contact list. This runs once, and then I'm going to click on add start. Then I want to send an email, and I can start designing my email. This is going to be the welcome email, save and design later, and then I send a welcome email. So that is a basic automation. All my customers would receive a welcome email, and I hope you guys found this video helpful. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I will catch you guys in the next video.